Scarlet blaze. The struggle commences. It is the end of 1181. 2 years have passed since the Officers' Academy closed its doors. Having ascended the throne of Adrestia, Edelgard has begun to enact sweeping change. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus now calls Dimitri its king, while Claude reigns over the Leicester Alliance. All 3 house leaders have found their wings as rulers of a new generation. With the whole of Fodlan still reeling from these rapid changes, Edelgard decides the time has come to usher in a new era.
People of Fodlan, the Empire will stand by no longer. Together, we rise against a church that has become steeped in deception and corruption. The church has used their doctrine to deny you power and reshape Fodlan as they see fit. They thrust upon you the illusion of nobility in order to oppress who they choose. And they helped create the Kingdom and Alliance as a pretext for war. Finally, they teased you with the promise of salvation from pain they themselves inflicted, and did so in the name of their own profit. Well, I say no more. The Empire has severed herself from their hypocrisy by restoring the Southern Church and nurturing her people's well-being. And today, we purge the world of their evil forever. We will retake Garreg from the Central Church and stamp out any nobles who abet its depravity. By my title as Emperor Edelgard von Hresvelg of Adrestia, I hereby declare war against the false Church of Seros.
The past 2 years have flown by in but the blink of an eye.
It also feels like my hair's gotten a little more edgier.
And while they felt short, they were certainly eventful. The Empire has come far since we removed Arundel from power. We reformed the government, remedied our diplomatic troubles, and bolstered our military.
And most significantly, we gave strength to the Southern Church, creating the perfect wedge against the Church of Seros. A shame our bishop has become the target of relentless censure as a result. Why, the Central Church even targeted him for assassination. Poor Count Varley. It could not have happened to a finer man.
And then there's the matter of Lord Arundel. What are he and his minions up to now?
Slithering in the shadows of Fodlan, much as they have done for centuries. It will not be easy to drag such adept skulkers into the light.
Perhaps not. Then for now, let's remain focused on the formidable adversary ahead.
Did you call us here, Edelgard? It's good to see so many familiar faces.
I did, and thank you for coming. This may be the first time I've seen all of you in the same room since the Officers' Academy closed.
Likely, yes. We have all been rather busy marching down the separate paths life laid out for us.
Meanwhile, but that is just poor Bernadette. It's just.
Or most of us have, anyway. Others, such as myself, managed to eschew work in favor of a more leisurely existence.
Hey! I was working hard at staying in my room, but still, Father's been dreadfully busy, so he's never home. Which has been pretty nice, actually.
I was returning home to Bridget. I finished my task, and now I have been returned here.
Well enough. Now, as you know, the Empire will launch its attack on Garreg in the coming days. Emperor Edelgard will lead the invasion personally, and wishes for those present to form the backbone of her army.
And as it has been some time since Adrestia had an army under the direct command of the Emperor, I fear we currently lack for officers. I trust each of you, and can think of no candidates better suited for the job. Will you do this for me?
So you've got other plans for my father's army, I take it? Well then count me in. I'm ready to go whenever.
I would have been happy with a life serving you here in the capital. But if war is coming, I want to see it through myself.
I'll go wherever you go, Your Majesty.
I'm always ready. Plus, it's good to know I haven't been training this hard for nothing.
I've high hopes for you, and trust you will prove the wisdom of my decision.
Just you wait. I'm gonna hurdle clean over those high hopes and show you what I can really do.
Be certain to save some of your hopes for me, because I most assuredly have what it takes to succeed. And with that, new Empire Army, move out!
Ferdinand, kindly leave the commanding and naming to me.
Great bridge of Mirrodin outskirts. Your tent is rather nice, isn't it? I suppose it pays to be a commander. You said it. Things are totally different here compared to all the small-time outfits I used to run with. Now I've got my own space where I can kick back and keep all my stuff in order. This probably means that they expect a lot from you. More than your title implies, I would imagine. And your personal quarters is located in the upper left of the base camp mini-map. Press A near to change appearance and view documents.
That reminds me.
Yeesh, this camp is something else. Did you see how many merchants we've got?
How tiresome.
Are you finished sightseeing yet? I believe I heard your employer calling for you. Base camp is where you're prepared for battle. You can interact with all your allies and make use of all kinds of facilities. AKA stuff we won't be able to do in, like, you know, the prologue, because we know what the prologue. Also, we got Manuela, Yuritsa, and no Hanneman. I just waited, Hanneman. Also, the renowned system is back for New Game Plus playthroughs, and these two other things we can't actually do anything about yet. You can change your unit's appearance by selecting change appearance in your options in your personal quarters. Changing the camp appearance will alter how they appear in camp, while changing the battle appearance will alter how they appear in combat. Changes may not apply for some events. Unique attire cannot apply to some classes. These classes will instead deploy with base class attire. So yeah, we can basically change the appearance basically just like in free houses. For the most part, I'm not going to be changing any of them. Although you each just have fast change, so no surprise there. The reward is available. Where? I could certainly. Does it seem like there's no S option? I mean, probably not yet. And there might come a time for that because there does appear to be more space for things this week shifted a bit, but I don't know. Also, Dynamicity there's a lot of achievements. It's one of those games. Be sure to grab your rewards. Here's where we keep track of all the achievements you complete. We've got rewards ready to give our base on how many achievements you rack up, so get out there and start doing stuff.
How'd it go?
Speak with the reward master to check your achievement and accept rewards. The reward master can be found in the command center of the camp. Achievements can be both when in and out of battle. The more achievements you complete, the more high quality your reward will become, so aim high. Yep. So real hard for this. Put it to good use.
Any result's a good result.
Sorry, we're still figuring out our strategy. You should go and make sure you're fully prepared. Oh, hold up. A register of prominent noble houses of the Addressing Empire. This document is especially for official use by the Church of Saros. Students have forbidden to remove or peruse this document. 1179 edition. No, we're boy. I had noticed the pages there. We're going to be a bit. The most distinguished noble house of the House of the Empire, tracing its roots all the way back to the great Emperor Wilhelm. Rom screams at you! It has been the governing house of the Empire for 1,100 years. In addition to the first emperor, its lineage is also traced back to Saint Saros herself, which is why generations of emperors are believed to bear the crest of Saros. House Westfeld resides in Enbar, the imperial capital, claiming all of the surrounding territory as its domain. It boasts of supreme authority both within the empire and without until the insurrection of the Seven in 1171. This uprising saw much of House Westfeld's power stripped away by the nobility. In recent years, a series of misfortunes has plagued the storied house, and some believe dark clouds hover over the future of the Westfeld reign. House of Dukes possessing great power within the empire, second only to House of Westfeld. The head of the house came to occupy the post of Prime Minister, rendering title heredity one thereafter. House Iger led the insurrection of the Seven, and in many ways holds the true power of governing the empire. House of Marcoesus was under the domain existing in the center of House Westfeld. In addition to managing the darkest tasks of the empire, it is responsible for the emperor's periphery affairs, including coordinating things such as ceremonies and rituals, imperial consorts, and the imperial guard. House Festo was allied with House Iger in the insurrection. Did we just go over House first? We just did, what? Okay. Part 2, I guess. House of Constance. I'm pretty sure this might be a different thing entirely, because Westwick is already here. I don't know. I'm not even gonna bother reading all the rest of this. It's just there. Click these obtaining documents from your personal quarters in the upper left corner campaign map.
Well. Right.
The battle has begun at last. Our struggle to the death against the Central Church. I pray your work these past 2 years will prove helpful to our cause.
Let me
First,
think.
we need to conquer the territory of the Alliance's Viscount Burgundy. He is a minor lord of east of Garreg Mark who is strongly influenced by the Church.
Do you have a moment?
Welcome back, Shez. Let me praise you with our plans going forward.
What do you think?
Take a look at this map. Our troops are preparing to advance from camp, which is located here. And our destination, Garreg Mark, is over here. Now, the interfering noble territories have ties to the Church. They will most certainly try to stop us.
You see?
We will have to route plan to success as we make our way to Garreg Mark. We cannot allow the guard down with any of our opponents. We should prepare as thoroughly as possible. If you looked around the camp yet, feel free to make use of the training grounds in the marketplace.
If you would.
I've made arrangements so that you can improve your weapons and prepare for battle. Alright, now we have to do so. And camp, press R to open the menus to select the destination. Select the facility you're in the destination to instantly travel in.
Say, well, look who it is.
Greetings. You are Shez, yes? I am Randolph von Burgleith. Though we are not related by blood, I am nonetheless Caspar's uncle.
Right.
I hear you know your way around the battlefield. Look forward to seeing what we can both do in service of our grand empire. Welcome. Take a gander on all our wondrous weapons.
Welcome. Come back soon.
Not as much in terms of weapons, honestly. Ooh, what am I even doing here? I just wanted to stay cooped up in the manor, especially now that our father's gone.
Actually.
But then I was talking to Intergon and boom, I got some stupid urge to fight, and here I am. I was read that entirely wrong. It's like I got some stupid urge to fight. into some stupid fight or something, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, sometimes you have to agree to something before your brain can weigh in. Just try to go out there and do your best the best you can, okay? Bernie, you and your stupid mouth. You're literally right here. Why are you not in my army yet? Hello, my friend. Oh my, it's been quite some time. Like my brother, I was called here by Edelgar. That said, I've tasked with protecting the Great Bridge of Murder and longest line Slavia. Ah, okay. You're not joining the fray quite yet, that makes sense.
Please.
As such, I won't be going to Garrick Mark, so I hope you can take care of things there.
Good day.
I hope you're doing well. Doing as well as I am today. Since you and I have both been appointed as generals during the last 2 years.
We will succeed.
Well, I teach to fight to our utmost so we do not dishonor Her Majesty. I got plenty of goods that will surely come in handy. I look forward to doing business with you. The item shop we can buy and sell various items including food, ingredients, and gifts. And the stock have a limited stock to sell out. However, the shop will stock at the start of a new chapter.
I carry a little of everything here. Hope to see you again soon.
All that stuff. Some kind of hazard. This will require further investigation. It's also come to light that for several years now, a house down here has taken in students who can now remain in the academy. The house is known as the Ashen Wolf. Most of them are former academy students, but as they lack any sort of proper professor, this so-called house is more reminiscent of an association of dropouts. The residents frequently mentioned 4 students in particular. The names are Yuri, Constance, Happy, and Baltus. The church? No report of some kind. Hardly any of it is legible. Sure, that means we can recruit them in the near future, because I really want to recruit them. I mean, I'm pretty sure we will, but... I'm not going to be reading all the documents here, because it'll take forever.
You should hear this.
I've always thought of myself as a devout believer, so when I heard we were attacking Garrick Mark, I couldn't help but be taken aback. But when I learned of the Central Church's corruption and how Her Majesty revived the Southern Church to correct it, well, let's just say I'm glad I was born in the Empire.
How are your feelings? That is all.
I have been having many duties in my last 2 years away from the Empire, but they are all finished now, which means I am able to take part in the fighting. I am believing that this battle will lead to peace and prospering for Bridget. Good to hear. I'll be counting on you, Petra.
What?
You'd think it is strange to see me here after 2 years. Well, I was once an Imperial commander.
What?
Huh. I was figured your fight was Garrick Mark, but I guess not.
So be it.
I contract with the Emperor. I don't know if I'm supposed to redo that dialogue choice. Okay, just see how it is. Have anything to say, Orville? War is such a human enterprise. In that sense, we are very much the same as those on the other side. But we cannot coexist, so we are determined to kill each other. And I suppose that's the nature of this beast. Whatever that means. I'm also rather curious to know about Orville more, now that I'm actually playing this game for real. I've talked a lot with 80, so I imagine what it might be like when the day finally came. Long imagined, but now that it's here, I'm worried. I'm talking to this Garrick Mark, which means we're likely to encounter a lot of people we know.
Let's see.
Yeah, it's hard to find people you know. You sure you want to take part?
No way.
I came here to fight, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm resting right now. It's annoying when you don't report in once you finish the task done, and it's very annoying. Furthermore, I have any number of things I need from you whenever you're not busy, which is pretty much always.
Not happening.
But I am busy resting. Now, please leave me be. But Her Majesty asked me to put you to work.
That reminds me.
Pretty sure I saw you sleeping the day away just a little while ago, Linhardt. Monica's right, it's time to pull your weight. See, Linhardt, everyone's onto you. You two would never understand me.
Well, hi.
If you're ever injured, let me know and I'll see you healed up in no time. Oh, and I can take care of wounds of the heart as well as wounds of the body. Emotional injuries can be even worse than physical ones during times of war. It's reassuring to have you in the infirmary here. This is the infirmary, right? It is. After the close of the officers' academy, Edelgard got in touch and asked me to run it. And although it does put me in opposition to getting luck, I simply can't turn that woman down. I really should learn to say no sometime. Alright, that's the cure. What's next?
What is it?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you need something? Yes, you can see I'm pretty busy at the moment.
Yes.
See, my partner Randolph is also part of the story, so I have to do my job perfectly for his sake. The sound price is a playable character at some point. Rather concerned.
As it happens...
Just between you and I have had my share of work these past 2 years. As you know, my father found himself in a situation due to Edelgard. Well, things are what they are, and I will work tirelessly to achieve greatness.
Right on.
I'm not going to do the same, so let's do the thing together. Right. Yes, I feel you have a great deal of powers, so let's go force this one. Here, you can train your mind and body and gain proficiency in new classes. It never hurts to be prepared. I'm sure I'll be seeing you often. Use the training guides to move years. Make use of the following options. Train, level up, or reset. Quiet class, and walk battle. Private unit class. Okay, so at least I let you test it.
Can't wait to see how you do.
Got to be necessities at least. Time to get to work.
You're looking good.
I hope I see the Archbishop's right-hand man instead of Thundercast to Garrick Mark.
Well?
We got tons of other strong fighters too, and I can't wait to take them all on. How about you?
Right on.
Oh, you know it. The more for us to take out the bigger my name gets. Yeah! Well, look sharp, because I'll be keeping score.
Time to work you into shape.
Acquire new classes and take training classes if you want to change into a different or more advanced class. For the new class, master the corresponding subordinate class and acquire the skill corresponding to the task category. Learning an advanced task increases the growth rate, increases the weapon level and the sword level. Once you learn the class, you may be changed to it at any time by change classes on the common domain. It's very mysterious, other than just probably being locked behind story reasons. Or maybe behind another seal that requires it. I was like, how I went from here to just instantly just take class, it's like right away. Uh-huh. And you could extend this far. But it is for trying other stuff, but again, like my first playthrough, I'm probably just gonna be sticking to the preferred classes. And plus, these things suggest there will be good buffs and good things to have, so might as well give it a try. This is waiting on extra game. Training allows you to gain class experience with regular training slots. You decide to stay in training slot where the trainers appear and gain support points. Since the pair will learn from each other, if one unit's level higher, the other unit will earn an experience bonus based on that difference to greater the first to higher the bonus. Training works in training points. Training points will be referred to the maximum at the start of each new chapter. I can words. Petrol doors, they seem like they'll be close to the next one, so I'm gonna put them together. And let's see. do you eat some manga? Begin training. Magic. Goodness.
A new power is now being mine.
Well, look at that. I'll surely put this to good use.
Training can be the... Can't wait to see how you do.
Again. Still not enough, huh? Okay.
Time to work you into shape.
Advanced classification exam facility effect is not done. It's weird. Okay.
Can't wait to see. Time to work you into shape.
Begin training.
We both were sweating greatly.
This'll help me break new boundaries.
I work to grow.
Only thorns left on this rose. I'll surely put this to good use.
I grow weary of this.
Hope this is good for something.
I imagine this will serve me well.
I need more strength than this.
Time to work. With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
Earning support points was to strengthen the bond between allies to trigger support conferences. Trigger support conferences will raise the support levels of the units involved. If you yada yada yada, okay. I'm gonna imagine that we can save a lot just to try to find the ones that actually gain more support. Since I could find my resting spot, there it is. I mean, I could just do it here, obviously. I know I need to do that. Just...
You know, I don't believe I ever asked your feelings about this war. On the surface, it must seem as though we took Fodlan's fragile piece in our hand and shattered it into 1,000 pieces.
What? Is it deep conversation time now? Where'd that come from?
It's merely that we've never discussed the matter, and you are in a fairly unique position amidst this all. I thought you might be able to provide some perspective on how an outsider views the actions Adrestia has taken.
Very interesting, I'll say at least.
The way I see it, you just did what you had to. You talk about peace, but it's not like people weren't already getting slaughtered for dumb reasons. I mean, pick your poison. If it's not greedy bandits ransacking your town, it's tyrannical nobles raising each other's land in search of more power. So sure, people will die in the war, but the reforms it'll bring will save at least as many innocent citizens. Maybe even more.
I suppose that's one way of looking at it.
It's like you said, I'm in a unique position here.
Meaning you would have answered differently were you not a mercenary.
Yeah. If I was a farmer, for example, I'd be hounding you day and night to end the war. Sure, you say you're gonna bring this bright and beautiful future, but am I really gonna suffer for years, maybe even decades, waiting for it? The stuff you're doing now, enlisting my farm hands, trampling my fields, destroying my crops, just doesn't make it worth the wait. But you know the toll it's taking on your people, yet you choose to press on with the war anyway. So you've gotta have a good reason, right?
Yes, of course. You certainly don't mince words. Is it the years of mercenary work that made you this way, or have you always been like this?
Maybe both.
Pretty sure it's who I am. It was just me and my mom growing up, you see. We lived in a village, but for whatever reason, she liked to keep to herself. So, I guess it rubbed off on me. I learned pretty quick not to get attached.
Is that so? I would be interested to hear more.
Trust me, it's not as interesting as it sounds.
Who says it has to be? Interesting or not, I'll have you tell me one of these days.
If you say so. Just promise not to freak out when you realize how boring I am, okay?
Do I seem like the type of person to freak out about such a thing? Perhaps don't answer that.
Probably don't. For both of us entities. Yes, thank you of the thing that I'm quite aware of. And I guess some of that. This episode's kind of already been long enough as it is, but... I mean, timestamps are there for a reason in the description, if you want to see at least one particular thing, or maybe even just get to some particular parts you'd like to see. I'm responsible for doling out our marching orders. Give me a shout if you want to deploy for battle.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
From the wall map, you can select the battlefield to deploy to. 3 regions already captured, and which regions will be available to be captured. Winning battle will capture that region and making any neighboring regions accessible as well. You can also deploy it again to territories that are already captured from the wall map. Each chapter contains multiple battles. The main quest is to find a battle of that chapter, and the side quests are all the battles that are along the way. Achieve victory in the main quest to advance the story. Main quest and side stories were displayed differently on the wall map. A secret room buried under the battlefield. Something we cannot really do quite yet. But we got a long way to the chapter as is, and we'll at least do one battle here. So for the first time in this whole Let's Play so far, from the whole demo perspective, this is gonna be basically blind. And I guess at any other point, it's good for the other parts of the demos. At the beginning of the prologue, those will also be blind. So, but yeah, this is about as far as I got, and it's kind of stopped here.